Pastor is back home today despite being sentenced to 18 months in jail in December. He was convicted of paying two teenage girls to engage in sexual acts. News 5's Emily Hamilton explains why he only spent 8 days behind bars.
When Pastor Randy Brown was sentenced to 18 months behind bars for 2 felony counts of compelling prostitution, he stated he would be appealing his sentence and asked to be granted at-home bond pending that appeal. At that hearing, Judge Cassandra Collier-Williams denied that request.
There has been times in the past that I've done that. But what happens is people don't show up. When they're supposed to come back to court, they cut their bracelet off, they disappear.
But just 8 days later, Brown was released from the Cuyahoga County Jail on a personal bond without paying a dime and sent home with an ankle monitor after Collier-Williams signed an order for his release due to complications and effects of COVID-19 in the Cuyahoga County Jail.
That tracks their location. Ankle monitoring does not track their activities as far as what they're doing online, phone calls they're making, conversations they're having with other individuals. So yeah, there would be that concern of what is he actually doing.
Investigator Jim Mackey and his team with the Cuyahoga Regional Human Trafficking Task Force investigated the pastor and his co-defendant Joyce Richmond for 18 months before his arrest.
There are individuals in those professions that take advantage of some of our most vulnerable individuals in our community, as did Randy Brown.
Mackey says he would have liked to see a tougher sentence for Brown.
He took advantage of people that were down and out when he should have been a person that somebody could turn to for help, not to ruin their life.
The Cuyahoga County Prosecutor's Office echoed those sentiments in a written statement, which reads in part, "The state was asked our position on whether the defendants could report to prison at a later date. We objected and both defendants were remanded. 8 days later, the same question was asked. We again objected. No hearing was held and the defendants were apparently released. We disagree with this decision." Mackey says Brown's release following his sentencing could prevent other victims from coming forward and set a precedent for other accused criminals.
I'm sure there's some victims that would see that as a deterrent. Several defendants in other cases that have referenced this case, saying, hey, look, here's a guy that had sex with 2 kids and only got 18 months.
According to the Cuyahoga County Prosecutor's Office, Randy Brown will not be granted time served for his at-home probationary period, and he will have to serve that full 18-month sentence when he reports to the Sheriff's Office in April. Reporting in Cleveland, Emily Hamilton, News 5.